I thought that was going to make a really nice ASMR sound. That water is no longer hot. Well, hello. Hello. I am, as they say, back at it again. I have once again crawled out from my comfy cave of stability and safety and emerged as a new young adult, as you can see from these celebratory balloons that are missing half of my name, and also I have not bothered to take it down, but maybe that's for next year's task, yeah? One thing at a time. Well, you might ask, where have you been? I have been traveling the world of different career paths because the actual world is closed down, as some of you might have heard. And I've tried on a handful of different hats for me to explore career-wise, and do you know what? Some of them just haven't fit nicely. Maybe it's because I haven't worn them long enough, but you know when you have an outfit or a hat and like some of them are kind of cute, like they look good from afar, and the minute you're like, ooh, it's not that cute anymore, you know? To be honest, I have to tell you something. Come closer. I don't really know what it is that I want. All I know is that my gut feeling is like, create something. So here I am, trying. Recently, I have found that the sea of viewers on YouTube have parted a very small opening for creators like me, where the energy is just like less chaotic, because to be honest, like sometimes, yeah, like you can be on all the time, you're like life, and then sometimes you just want the energy to be more calm. You know what I mean? So I've decided to catch the little wave and see what kind of opportunities lie ahead and sort of embrace my truest self and explore. Hopefully I can take you along with me. That was me fishing. Where I've really been is trying to learn how to be an adult, because nobody tells you that the minute you turn 18 or 21 that like something doesn't just like click and all of a sudden you're like, oh wow, I'm an adult now. Like, no, that doesn't really happen. You're apparently supposed to go out and really figure that out. So I've been trying to do that. As part of the new and improved, I have decided, like half the people on this planet, to start the year off, it is January after all, with a New Year's resolution. Hang on though, it is not your typical,
this year, I'm going to work out every day of my life and get a six-pack
kind of resolution, but rather I have decided to focus on one word, and that one word is courage. I don't feel like I've ever focused my energy, my soul into having more of that. There's always been something more urgent to focus on. I think that this will churn a lot of benefits for me if I just hone it in and give it a shot. It's towards the end of January, and I have really tried to remind myself of that word quite often, and I've seen benefits, you guys. It's only been 1 month. Here's an example of how I've been using it. One of my goals is to pet a dog a day. You're probably wondering, what does that have to do with anything? Well, let me educate you a little bit with my 2B sketching pencil. I believe that petting a dog a day will encourage me to, 1, be more courageous, but 2, I just really want to pet everyone's dogs because they're so cute. The courageous part will be me trying to inch closer towards communicating with the dog's human, because I've also been antisocial. Don't know if you felt that way, but it's been rough during this quarantine, man. The most I talk to is... My point is, though, that is one way I have been exhibiting the word courage. If you don't believe me, montage time. What did I say? I have been sticking by my word. I've been trying to practice what I preach. And so I can tell that's going to be very healthy for me. And also, at the very, very bottom line, as long as you stick to this one word frequently, remind yourself of it frequently, I believe that it can really turn things around for all of us. So courage is my theme of the year. By the way, because of that word, you are watching this video right now. It could have easily been like, I want to make a video, but it's really scary. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Yeah, think of all the reasons you shouldn't do it and then just stir in that, because that's how life is gonna move forward for you. You're right, other side of me. I should listen to you. And so I'm very glad that that is not what's happening, because that happens almost every day in my head, but we are here to take action, are we not? I notice that each year I have new epiphanies, and for the last couple months I've been digging very, very deep into successful people and what it takes to be successful and the habits it takes. Kind of take everything with a grain of salt, but also if they're really successful, maybe take everything with like a bag of salt, right? That's what I've been doing. At the moment, when life feels like pretty chaotic, there are certain things that you can do. And one of the things that I have noticed that successful adults do is try to heal their heart and soul with very wholesome, wonderful things in which I would never have guessed that I would dabble in just a couple years ago. I try to meditate almost every day, and I've also been trying to do this 30-day yoga challenge by Yoga with Adriene, and I've even dabbled in the occasional light exercise because you need to slowly ease your heart back into pumping at a higher rate than usual, because some of us might not have been as active this quarantine. One of the things that I have noticed that I enjoy more as an adult are more calm activities instead of like the hardcore ragers, although it's not like you can do that now. Don't do it. I've always been really bad at visual arts. I've never been able to draw, and now that technology has come in, it has allowed me to undo my mistakes or redo them when I'm like, actually that was a good idea, click, which is really, really nice. So yesterday, I want to share, I want this channel to be a place where we can all just safely share wholesome, happy things, right? So I'm going to share with you my wholesome, happy drawing, and that's this. I drew this really cute bunny, and it took me like 2 hours. I woke up at 6 a.m. yesterday, and I slept like way past midnight because I was doing this, and I got really involved, and I was like, there's like shading and lighting, and I'm like super, super proud, and I was following a YouTube video. I will link it down below. It was like really straightforward. It teaches you everything, and so now I have this
Really, really, really cute animal. He's so cute.
I drew a bunny. I did it. Life accomplishments! Another skill acquired! So, why have I decided to do this and come back here? For one, I missed filming a lot. I feel like this was always something that allowed me to gain a sense of purpose. If anything, it holds me accountable to what I say. I'm holding you accountable because this can be a two-way street, you know? We're all trying to figure out life. It's up to us to make things happen. And for the last year, I feel like I've been on the hunt to be like, what's my passion? What am I looking for here? What can my life turn out to be? I was always kind of expecting it to sort of like roll around the corner, kind of like,
Oh, it's me.
and then I will just live happily ever after. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So I've decided to take fate into my own hands and, you know, make things happen this year. I hope you have all learned something today. Drink lots of water, go to bed, get your 8 hours of sleep. Eye bags are coming through a little bit there, but I hope this can be a channel where you and I can grow together and just take on the journey of life. It's 2021. You are too young to say that there is no time. There is always time. Welcome to the new and improved me. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Come again.